Hello, everyone. Let me start with a thought experiment. Imagine a gas expanding inside a closed container. If the pressure keeps increasing without control, the container could burst. Now, replace that gas with population growth. Uncontrolled increase puts enormous pressure on society. After independence, India's population grew explosively from about 350 million to over 1.2 billion by 2011. Better healthcare reduced mortality, but birth rates remained high. This imbalance, like an unchecked exponential function, strained resources such as food, housing, and education. Just as in physics we need damping to stabilize oscillations, governments had to design strategies to stabilize population growth for sustainable progress.
Now, how do we bring balance to this system? In physics, when a system becomes unstable, we apply feedback mechanisms. Similarly, birth control is society's feedback loop to slow down rapid population growth. Campaigns with slogans like Hum Do, Hamare Do work like control signals, reminding families to restrict size. Legal reforms, such as raising the marriageable age to 18 for females and 21 for males, delayed early pregnancies. Incentives for small families acted like rewards in a stabilizing feedback system. This approach ensured that population did not overshoot resources, allowing the system, society, to remain in equilibrium. Now let's ask a scientific question: what makes an ideal contraceptive? Think of it like designing the perfect measuring instrument in physics. It must be simple, accurate, reliable, and safe. An ideal contraceptive must be user-friendly and reversible so couples can plan children when they wish. It should not disturb the natural drive, just as an instrument should not disturb the system it measures. Cost effectiveness and safety are essential so that the method can be widely adopted. So, in short, just like an ideal instrument gives us reliable results, an ideal contraceptive gives society reliable population control without side effects. One category of solutions is natural methods, periodic abstinence, withdrawal, and lactational amenorrhea. These are like passive filters in physics, controlling the outcome without external devices. Another category is barrier methods. Condoms, diaphragms, and spermicides act like physical insulators, preventing the sperm and egg from meeting, much like a dielectric prevents electric charges from crossing. Condoms have an extra advantage: they reduce the transmission of sexually transmitted infections, acting like a protective shield in a high-voltage circuit. As you can see in the diagram, condoms and copper-T devices physically block fertilization, ensuring safe and reversible contraception. Now let's move to more advanced technologies. Intrauterine devices, IUDs, such as copper-T, create an environment hostile to sperm, preventing implantation, just like altering field conditions in physics to prevent unwanted interactions. Oral pills containing estrogen and progesterone work by inhibiting ovulation and altering uterine lining. India even developed Saheli, a non-steroidal pill with minimal side effects. Implants and injectables are like long-term stabilizers. Once placed under the skin, they regulate fertility for years, similar to how a capacitor maintains charge over time. These methods, though highly effective, require careful medical guidance, just as complex instruments require skilled handling. When long-term, permanent solutions are needed, surgical methods are used. Vasectomy in males and tubectomy in females block the transport of gametes, much like cutting a conducting wire in an electric circuit. These methods are highly effective but poorly reversible, so they are chosen by couples who have completed their families. In addition, the Medical Termination of Pregnancy Act, 1971, later amended in 2017, legalized abortions under specific conditions. This reduced unsafe illegal abortions and maternal mortality. Surgical sterilization is thus like permanently switching off a circuit, effective but irreversible. So let's quickly revise. India's rapid population growth created huge pressure on resources. Birth control and awareness programs acted as feedback mechanisms to stabilize growth. We classified contraceptives into natural methods, barrier methods, IUDs, hormonal pills, implants, and surgical methods. Each has its own level of effectiveness and reversibility. India contributed innovations like Saheli and progressive laws like the MTP Act to safeguard reproductive health. Just like in physics, where controlling variables prevents unstable systems, birth control strategies prevent uncontrolled growth and ensure social equilibrium. I hope this session helped you see how science, whether physics or biology, always works to maintain balance and sustainability. See you in the next topic.